I'm Helen, and welcome to my completely heterosexual life. So today, Christy asked if I would go to a church service with her. I wanted to say no, but she found my Sarah Paulson photo albums.
Jesus was nowhere to be found in that photo album.
So we're going to church. Is it warm in here, or is that just me?
Don't worry, he doesn't smite just anyone.
Wow, I love all the colorful windows in here. It's like a bunch of rainbows. Makes me feel right at home.
Hello, my brothers and sisters in Christ. How are we doing today? Is it a great day? Of course it is. It's the day of the Lord. I mean, come on.
Oh, I kind of like it here. He seems nice.
That's great. That's great. Now let's talk about why you're going to hell.
So do you have any sins to confess?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. We're just gonna breeze past the whole brimstone thing? Well, I hated that, but turns out I don't have to go back because the preacher was arrested for battery. They got his order wrong at a Taco Bell and things went south fast.
And now we have a new preacher who treats everyone equally. Pansy.
It goes on and on and on. Remind me of everything tonight. Yes, I'm in the zone. I get a good feeling. Dreaming about the things that we could be. So it's gonna be forever. You already know. That's what kill me when I'm in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Oh, is it too late now to say I need a one dance? And then we start to dance and I'm singing like,
Might be over now, but I feel it still.
So in high school, me and my buddy Gary decided to play gay chicken. And if you don't know what that is, it's when two straight guys pretend to be gay, and the first one that chickens out loses. So we've been married 14 years now. We have an adopted daughter. I don't understand. He's gonna give soon. I know he is.
Yes, it is another one of those things. Whatever, okay? I need you to blind react. Okay, just blind react, please. Okay, here's one of these things. Okay, here's how you determine whether you're a top or you're a bottom. Haha. I just need you to do what I tell you to, okay? I need you to act like you're putting on a seatbelt, okay? However you're going to do it, just put on a seatbelt, like pantomime it. Okay, good. Did you go from your left shoulder to your right hip? You're a top, because that's how a driver puts on their seatbelt. Did you go from your right shoulder to your left hip? That's a passenger. You're a bottom.
Where are you?
behind you.
See? Doesn't that make me the top then? I'm the leader, and I drive. You know, I drive everywhere. I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
What's the deal with your family? Got any siblings? She like, I have a brother. I'm like, oh, what he do? She like, he in the army. Oh, true. Do you fuck with the war? She like, huh? What did you just say? Like just now? Yeah. Do you fuck with the war? No, I don't fuck with the war. I'm like, no, I don't fuck with the war. Just don't know how to react to the forces.
Okay, this is put a finger down for every stereotype that you do not fall into, LGBTQ plus edition. Put a finger down if you can drive. Put a finger down if you have a good relationship with your dad. Put a finger down if you're good at math. Put a finger down if you prefer dogs to cats. Put a finger down if you don't dye your hair or you only dye your hair like natural colors. Put a finger down if the only piercing that you have are those like plain ear piercings. Put a finger down if you're a girl with long hair or a guy with short hair. Put a finger down if your favorite teacher from high school was not your drama teacher or your English teacher. Put a finger down if you didn't go through a pop punk phase or a One Direction phase. Put a finger down if you don't listen to Girl in Red. Put a finger down if you don't listen to Taylor Swift. And put a finger down if you don't know how to pronounce Hosier or Hosier's name, however you say it. And finally, put a finger down if you do not have a sense of style, like at all.
It's no nuance November. That means post your hot takes with no context and run.
Straight men are afraid of their buttholes. That's why we're in this giant disaster. You can be a black-white supremacist. It's called Candace Owens. Stop confusing lust for love. It's not helping you. Being hot on social media with nothing important to say is boring. No one should be having children. We have too many on this planet and we can't take care of them already. There's no such thing as a gay agenda, but there should be. No one is thinking about you as much as you think they are. You're thinking about them thinking about you more than anyone actually is thinking about you. People only change when they're tired of their own bullshit. The prison system is actually just modern-day slavery. Shame affects everyone in some way. If you're the smartest person in your circle of friends, it's time for some new friends. There's a big difference between cockiness and confidence. Purple candy tastes like medicine. Trump supporters live in a different reality than everyone else. There's a lot of internalized homophobia within the gay community. Gratitude will change your life.
If you put down 7 or more fingers, you are the villain and specifically an enemies to lovers story. Number 1, put a finger down if you are sarcastic and good with one-liners. Number 2, put a finger down if you are upset with society in some way. 3, put a finger down if you have at least some form of trauma. Put a finger down if you're a little closed off or defensive, especially upon first meeting. Put a finger down if you like a challenge. Put a finger down if you consider yourself pretty intelligent. Put a finger down if you tend to wear dark or eccentric clothing, typically following like one pattern or aesthetic. Put a finger down if you tend to push away the people that care about you. But also put a finger down if you really want friendship and love and attention, but you just don't want to admit it. Put a finger down if you tend to deal with things emotionally rather than rationally. And bonus round number 1, you aren't straight. Bonus round number 2, you work in a tattoo or coffee shop. I don't make the rules.
If you've been looking for a sign to come out to your parents, this ain't the sign, but let me tell you why. Don't do it. It's a trap. I recently told my mom I was bisexual, and now every time the topic of sexuality come up, she'd be like, have you figured out if you want to be a girl or a boy yet? Bitch, is you blind? She's such a fucking boomer. I wish boomers would do exactly what their names say and go boom, explode, bitch, because what? So you telling me if I date a girl, that makes me a boy? And if I date a boy, that makes me a girl? No, I'm a girl that like girls. Bisexual don't mean you get to pick your gender. I don't understand. Maybe she didn't understand the question. Maybe I didn't understand the question.
J.K. Rowling was on top of the fucking world. She was a beloved celebrity superstar responsible for writing one of the most influential book series in all of modern history. She was a fucking queen. She threw all of it away. And now she is entirely 100% doubling, tripling, quadrupling down on this transphobia thing. She'll die on this hill. She can't let it go. How do they do this? I don't know if she had some boyfriend who was stolen by a trans woman back in college. Did like her father leave her when she was young and like her mother like had hooked up with like a trans woman and they had loud lesbian sex, and J.K. Rowling is like a 12-year-old, just has like the pillow folded over her head as she sleeps, like sobbing like one day? I genuinely have no idea. Like there has to be some sort of deep festering like internal irrational hatred, because this is again an unfathomably influential, wealthy person who is just tossing all of it into the fire. It's insane.
Girl, it's Friday night. We ain't kicking in a while on a Friday night. It's time to step out on this Friday night. You acting like an old lady.
Girl, you probably right. Let me look up in the closet, see what I can wear. Check the bank account, let me see what I can spell. Baby daddy might trip, but I don't even care.
You don't never go out. He been out all year.
Girl, you gon' get a bitch beat up.
Child, please, what time we gon' meet up? This soft ass ain't gon' do shit. But talk like he always do, bitch.
You ain't nothing but trouble.
What are you doing, Stepbro? Guys, he's actually just bouncing on my stomach. I swear to God. Thank you. Have a good night, Dave. Oh my God.
Let's talk about why LGBTQ+ is in the order it is. In 1955, gay added a new definition. Originally meaning joyful and carefree, it now also meant a gay man. While the term lesbian already existed, a lot of people would just group them together and just call them gay. The women's rights movement pushed for lesbians to find their own identity and be referred to as lesbians more. This created G&L. The HIV and AIDS epidemic sadly affected a large majority of gay men, and lesbians took care of them medically, financially, and just community-wise, therefore creating a solidarity where the L was then put in front of the G. Bisexuals were largely erased from history, therefore they were kind of fed up, obviously, and by the 1990s, the B was added. In the 1980s, some breakthroughs in trans healthcare started, making the conversation open up a lot more towards trans people, and therefore in the early 1990s, they were added to LGBT as well. Q stands for queer, which was originally used as a slur, but the vast majority of LGBT people started reclaiming it and thus used it as an umbrella term. The plus was then added to include anybody else in the community, basically. This was a really quick history, by the way, 60 seconds.
Do they think, pump it, louder, come on, don't stop, and keep it going, do it, let's get it on, move it, come on baby, do it. Blow my mind, baby.
Nobody else sitting it like that. Before that, I'm tryna fuck you, baby. Hopefully we don't have no babies. I don't even wanna go back home. Hopefully you don't leave my home.
Wow, I can't believe I'm meeting the Jesus Christ, sir. I am a huge fan. I'm flattered, and let me just say, I'm excited to be here in the United States for the first time. So what have y'all been doing to spread the message of my father? Oh, so much. We start collections for the poor, we set up soup kitchens, we fight against gay rights, we advocate— what was that last one? Oh yeah, American Christians are some of the most vocal and adamant opponents of gay rights. Isn't that great? Bro, no! No, bro? No, why would you think I want that? Well, in Corinthians it says that homosexuals won't inherit the kingdom of God. Pedophiles, not homosexuals! You mistranslated, bro! You mistranslated, bro? My church can't be the anti-gay church! I have so many gay friends! That's so embarrassing! Wait, none of the apostles are gay, right? All of the apostles are gay! Bro, no! You think they were really just going fishing all those times? No one goes fishing that often! Oh, bro, this is real whack. Okay, but what about Christian businesses? What about them? Like, a business can still refuse to serve and hire gay people, right? Isn't that alright as Christian capitalists? Bro, Christian what now?
All right, I have a very simple exercise for you, and all you have to do is repeat after me, okay? It's better to be single than in the wrong relationship. Look, I really want to say that, like I really do, but I just don't know if I actually feel that way, though. Look, I'm not going to make you say anything you don't want to say, but I know that if you repeat this phrase, you'll feel 10 times better about yourself. Okay, fine, I'll try it. If his money's in a stack, then he can break my back. No! Let's try this again. The phrase is, it's better to be single than in the wrong relationship. I'm sorry. I was just kidding. I'll actually try this time, okay? Find a random man and steal his credit card information. No!
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's right. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kinda curly. Went to her house and bust her.
Fuck J.K. Rowling, the queer zone Harry Potter now, so here's what your Hogwarts house says about you, queer edition. Okay, starting with Slytherin. You found out you were queer at a young age, didn't know what to do about it, so you made it everybody else's problem. Okay, Ravenclaws. You also found out you were queer at a young age, but instead of making it everybody else's problem, you just tried to diagnose yourself Freudian style. Hufflepuffs. Your coping mechanism is probably baking. You definitely fully embrace the cottagecore lifestyle, and tell me what it's like to be in a functional relationship. I don't know. Last and, I don't know, maybe least, we have Gryffindors. You guys... do you think about hard things, or would you rather just play sports? You definitely didn't do a lot of homework in school, and if you did it last minute, and you skated through on confidence and bullshit.
Hey everybody, happy coming out day. Today I wanted to show you guys my coming out starter kit. Comes with everything you need to come out of the closet. And it opens up like a little closet door. But look, oh my goodness, everything you need for the coming out experience. Mind your fucking business card. Template sheets because you're never actually done coming out. Greeting cards, you know, for those long distance relationships. A little GBF for you to carry around whenever you need one. And glitter.
Listen to me, I don't like you. Do I give a fuck? No, not one. How many fucks do I give? 0. Exactly, so therefore your comment is irrelevant.
We thought, let's go to WeHo in our MAGA year. They'll love us. Donald Trump's the most pro-gay president. Well, we were met with middle fingers and terrorism.
Hi, Christian. So it's been brought to my attention that your gay license is up for reevaluation. That's why I'm here. I have a checklist. Let's get started. Okay, number 1, being simultaneously intolerable, ignorant, and delusional. Check. Number 2, supporting a man whose administration has actively worked against your community. Check. And 3, going out of your way to belittle people on the internet about their pronouns. I was sent your tweets too. Check. Cheap colored contacts. That is not on the list, but we're gonna add it. Bonus points. All right, I've seen all that I need to see. You are hereby banned from all Pride events. I'm gonna need your official Pride lanyard back. I do not care that you already bought an outfit. Wear it to a Trump rally.
He's sitting right over there.
Objection. Your Honor, my client uses the singular they-them pronoun. I ask that all of us respect that.
He looks like a he.
Because that's what you think a he looks like. Jax is Jax, neither male nor female as you define it.
But they, them, it's confusing.
We do it all the time, Your Honor. I found someone's lost dog. I can't wait to call them. They will be so happy. That someone is Jax.
Gonna wreak havoc on the transcript, but that will be sustained. The court respects the defendant's identity.
This was the most, heterosexual rap ever, so of course I had to gay it up. I've never rapped before, so please be nice.
Chick so thick, can't fit in a wig.
No, I might be gay, but you look like a dick.
Studio quick, I spit that dick.
It's not her fault you came too quick.
Oh,
You're ho.
Ain't no chip, I'm where she lays.
Dick so blue, the temperature's dropping, but it's 60 sweet, call that sorbet.
Semi-automatic when I hit him with the flow, but I gotta go slow if she want it.
Call yourself straight, but I see you in the closet, straining for a look at my back pocket.
Baby looking at me like a TikTok star, I'm a hip-hop star, and I'm rich off it.
Talking about cash, but you miss this ass paying me fat money, so I drop it. Don't look at me.
Nah, so for real, what made you gay?
I think I just started liking dudes.
How did you know you was gay though?
When I started liking dudes.
You like girls too, or is it just dudes?
I mean, to be honest, it's majority dudes for me.
So you don't like girls?
I love girls.
But do you like girls?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
When did you come out? Did you come out?
Nah, I got exposed.
Damn, for real, you got exposed?
Yeah, but I was gonna come out eventually anyway.
Well, I ain't gay. I was just asking. I mean, you cool, so I just thought I'd ask. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, you cool people and shit. Me, that's just not me.
Oh, okay.
Nah, I ain't trying to be rude. I just didn't want you to get any wrong ideas.
Okay, because I wasn't coming on to you.
It's just for some reason all the gay dudes be trying to come on to me and shit.
Well, I promise you have nothing to worry about coming from me.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, I'm not even on that for real.
You sure?
Why, you trying to fuck me or something?
Here are some weird and cool gay facts. In my closet, Eminem gave Elton John diamond-studded pee-pee rings as a wedding gift. In 2015, a woman from Nebraska named Sylvia Driscoll tried to sue all gay people. She had no legal references and she only quoted a Webster dictionary and the Bible. Obviously, she failed this. Excuse my pronunciation, but I'm gonna try here. This is Chibuhim Amalaha. He is a Nigerian scientist, and in 2013, he claimed through science that being gay was wrong by using magnets. He was so proud of his findings that he demanded a Nobel Prize for his work. He didn't get one. This is Vivian. Vivian was a transgender playable character in some Mario game. In the Japanese versions of the game, they respected his gender, but leave it to America and Germany to censor Vivian and only use feminine pronouns. Shelley Bauham was a young stripper who lost her leg in a confetti cannon accident. She sued and used her money to open the first gay bar in Seattle, cut Shelley's leg. If you guys would like more, like for part 2.
Hey, I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that my son is gay. I don't have a son, but one day I will, and he's gay. I called my dad and was like, hey, your future grandson, he's gay. My dad was like, you can't just say your baby is gay before your baby gets a chance to tell us he's gay. And to that I said, I was like, straight people do it all the time. Little baby boy is born. People are like, oh, gonna be a heartbreaker. Little baby girl is born. People are like, better lock her up when she's 16. Clearly, people want their kids to be straight. Well, guess what? My son is gay. He's very gay. And I know that because he's my son. He's gay!
Be fashion, popping up in movies, ain't no Nazi bitches Ashton. He, I'm bad as Michael Jackson. Hey, it's a holiday. I got hope.
She said it's for all three.
So I really love space. I've had maybe 5 birthdays at a planetarium, and I once spent hours taping glow-in-the-dark stickers to my ceiling in the shape of actual constellations. I love space. I also used to live next to a baseball stadium, and the lights were so bright that I couldn't really see the stars that well. So this one time I was at this boy's house, and he had to drive me home because I didn't have a license yet. We reached this fork in the road, and he should have gone right to go to my house, but instead he took a left. And I was confused, but he said just roll with it, so I'm like, okay. And we drove for about 15 more minutes, until we reached this old abandoned church in the middle of nowhere with no lights around it. And he turned his headlights off, turned off his car, got out and opened my door for me and told me to look up. And that was the very first time that I had been able to see the Milky Way in my entire life. And then he kissed me under the stars in the parking lot of this old church in the middle of nowhere. So that was pretty great.
Hey y'all, this is going to be Zodiac Science's different types of gays. I saw someone else do this and I wanted to take a swing at it, being a gay astrologer myself, so let's get right into it, starting with Aries. Alrighty, so Aries would be muscle gays or jocks, obviously. Tauruses would be himbos, so cute and cuddly. Geminis would be drag queens with that drag persona and that normal boy persona. Cancers would be freshly out of the closet gays or twinks. Leos would 100% be brunch gays. Virgos would be sweet little hometown country gays. Libras would be thirst trap gays. Scorpios, it might be a little predictable, but leather gays, I mean, come on. Sagittarius is being the party animals that you are, circuit gays for sure. Capricorns would be that one gay who only participates in like one facet of gay culture. Aquariuses would be gamers, my favorite type of gay personally. And lastly, Pisces, you guys would be Disney gays.